Hey, what is up, everybody? I'm here to give you guys a video, which is pretty obvious since this is being uploaded on YouTube, so I don't know why I say that every time, but just get used to it, because I've said it for, about, I've said it for 4 years, so, you know, but that's what you click on YouTube for, to watch people's videos, so I'm obviously here to give you guys a video, but anyhow, that's not the case, that's not the point. I'm here to give you a video about what's going on with this, possibly CM Punk returning to WWE. I want to try to make this as quick as possible because I have to watch Fastlane, and I want to make a phone call to my friend before Fastlane comes on. So I'm not going to read the article, but they're rumoring that CM Punk is returning to WWE either tonight or tomorrow on Raw. I think they may have said tonight, but I don't remember the exact time frame. But the rumor that CM Punk's returning, why they're thinking this, that it's a definite, because obviously they say anybody can return and anybody can post this, but John Cena pretty much teased it. He went on his Twitter and he posted a picture of like Paul Heyman's face on CM Punk's Twitter profile picture, but not like on his picture, but like, and saying that CM Punk was possibly returning. And the reason why people think this is true, because when he teased that AJ Styles was going to debut at the Royal Rumble, it happened. So that everyone's all excited and thinking that this is true. I don't think it's true, really. Just because he's still signed with the UFC. He hasn't had his first fight yet. And I think his contract, he hasn't had his first fight yet. And I don't really see why he would leave UFC. And I don't think CM Punk's going to ever come back to... Well, I mean, that's not the only reason. I just heard he just recently had back surgery, too, like not that long ago. And it takes time to heal from that. And another reason is because... But I definitely think he should come back at this point, I guess, because this UFC thing's really not going anywhere. He's been rumored that he was going to have his first fight, and he keeps getting injured, and it's not his fault. He probably, since he's been in the wrestling business for so long, and the WWE never accommodated for his injuries, it probably is taking a toll on him. That staph infection probably is the reason he has to get back surgery. So it's probably not his fault, but it just feels like they keep delaying his UFC debut as well. He was supposed to debut in the summer of 2015, didn't happen. He was supposed to debut in January, didn't happen. They keep saying he's debuting, and it keeps getting delayed because they know that if he goes up, because they literally have to do a reality show to find his opponent. They can't have someone that's been in the UFC for so long because he'll get his ass kicked, and he's still probably going to get his ass kicked. I definitely think the difference between him going to UFC and Brock Lesnar really is only there because he's a former WWE guy. He's known all over the world, not just from WWE, but from Ring of Honor and TNA. He's known all over the world. So, so they don't want to. So he's going to be a big draw when he comes to UFC. Just like Brock Lesnar was a huge draw. You see, Dana White likes to trash the wrestling business, but really he kind of needs the wrestling business because he uses the past wrestling stars to make his business kind of a success in a way. Brock Lesnar, because let's think about it. UFC kind of became popular once Brock Lesnar had kind of gone to UFC. I mean, it was kind of already popular, but it kind of really became popular in a way. And then you have Ken Shamrock, who was obviously in UFC first, but people in the Bellator MMA have grabbed Bobby Lashley. They try to grab Batista. So in a way, the MMA, the real fighting business, I guess if you want to call it, needs wrestling in a way because they always try to grab wrestlers after they're kind of done with professional wrestling. So isn't that kind of weird? A lot of these UFC fans trash wrestling, but if you think about it, UFC kind of started to become big when Brock Lesnar went there. So really, you can say that the wrestling business kind of made I'm not saying this to be a mark. I mean, it's just kind of weird because they always try to grab former wrestlers. But that's kind of besides the point. That's kind of off topic. But I'm just saying, that's just kind of the case. And UFC is being worse than WWE right now, I heard too. So, and that's pretty bad because WWE is so fucking bad right now. I don't know why I just whispered that, but anyhow, so yeah, CM Punk had his back surgery, so I don't think he's returning on this show or at all. I mean, if he does come back, it probably wouldn't be until after WrestleMania. But right now, WWE kind of needs CM Punk in a way, just because right now the build up to WrestleMania 32 looks like trash. They have no stars really. The only stars they're probably gonna have is The Rock, but he's not having a match. He's just gonna come out for a segment. They're gonna have Brock Lesnar. They're gonna have Triple H main event in the show. Roman Reigns, who no one likes. Dean Ambrose, who knows what his role is going to be at WrestleMania. They have, what else they have? Bray Wyatt, I guess. So it's very thick, and it's definitely very thick because a lot of the stars are out for injury. This roster looks like crap right now because a lot of the main eventers are injured. So if CM Punk definitely would bring back that interest, everybody would tune in to see Punk come back to WWE because he would definitely help sell out WrestleMania. They have AJ Styles and Chris Jericho too, by the way, I forgot. And I definitely think if CM Punk came back to WWE, that would spark huge interest into WrestleMania 32. And it would be really huge for the WWE to have CM Punk come back to WWE, and that'd be huge because for WWE, it would be really, everyone would be talking about it, but I don't know if CM Punk ever is going to come back to WWE. I mean, maybe he will, because everybody that usually walks out the way that they usually do ends up coming back. Stone Cold Steve Austin came back, Hulk Hogan came back, all these guys, Bret Hart. So it could happen with Punk. So CM Punk definitely, I think, could come back. I just don't know if it's likely in this manner. But I definitely think it'd be cool if he came back. Just the only question I would have is, what would we get from Punk? Because they would have to do something to make sure that they don't screw with him again. Because I definitely think when CM Punk come back, he is going to be smart. He is not going to take any BS from the backstage politics holding him down this time and making him come back in an injury. They cannot make the same mistakes as last time because then they would be idiots to do that. So I definitely think that CM Punk, if he does come back, they would have to make sure that they keep him happy so that he stays. I mean, that obviously they would have to draw some guidelines. They would need to find like a place where they can be in fair terms with each other, when they can be just dead in the middle, where they both can come into agreement and find a benefit that works for both of them. But I kind of think too, in a way, that they've made this personal with CM Punk, just by the way they fired him on his wedding day, and I don't think I would ever forgive somebody for firing. I don't know if you can forgive somebody for doing that. And all the, injuries that they put him through and that he still has to recover from. So we don't know, because if, what's the situation is. Do I think CM Punk, will come back tonight or on Raw tomorrow night? I don't think so. Because I mean, even if he did, I don't know. I don't know if they would put him back, because it would be kind of tough to find a program for him. The only program I can really see him working is having a rematch with The Undertaker, but I don't want to see that really, and he'd have to lose because I don't want to see him beat The Undertaker if this is his final match, because that'd be kind of weird, because I wouldn't trust him because he beat him. I don't think he deserves to beat up Taker in his final match and deserves that rub of being in Taker's final match. Then you have AJ Styles, who I think would be a good program for him. They would work really well together. That's pretty much it, you know. They also have yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's what I think about CM Punk. I don't think he's gonna. I don't think he's returning anytime soon. If he does return, it will be after WrestleMania. Because if he returns after WrestleMania, we get a huge ovation. But they do need to do something. If he is signed right now, they do need to have him come out on this show, because this would definitely spark some interest going into the road to WrestleMania. So I am 50-50 with it. In a way, he should return, but if he does return, I have those concerns. So those are my thoughts, and I got 3 words for you: like, comment, and subscribe.